It's 9 p.m. on the East Coast of America, and live from the WACA studios, this is Good Night. We're back for season 3, and we decided to take the fall off so Todd, one of our producers, could hibernate. But he woke up early, and because of that, we only had a month off. And Todd is none too happy about it. You'll see him on tonight's trending segment, where we go over last week's hottest hashtags. We'll also be joined by Allison Perrone from the National Heart Association to discuss the issue that's facing every teenager in America today, and that's vaping. But before all of that, we have some news to get to. Because quite a bit has happened while Todd was hibernating. First off, the infamous Area 51 raid seemed to go off without a hitch. This is, of course, referencing the viral sensation of a Facebook event back in July, where the organizers proposed raiding Area 51 in Nevada. To quote, "See them aliens," what started as a meme quickly grew into a phenomenon as over 1 million people signed up for the event, and the U.S. government issued a statement against the raid. Well, last Friday, the day was upon us, and everything looked to have gone really well. What is now being called alien stock was about 3,000 people descending on Rachel, Nevada, ready to have fun, listen to music, and surprisingly, not get into trouble. Only about 7 arrests were reported the whole weekend, as an alien-themed music festival was in full swing on the outskirts of a military base. Attendees showed up in alien costumes, made funny signs, and took selfies with the guards stationed at the gate into the facility. A spokesman for the Air Force hilariously said that they expected more people and, quote, "dodged a bullet on this one." According to Time magazine, the bands that played ranged from crazy morph suit-wearing conspiracy theorists, brothers of alien rock, to someone by the name of DJ Hovercraft. But it seems nobody in Rachel was upset. Nobody had a bad time, and I found a new music festival to attend next year. Certainly the most wholesome ending one could have asked for after hearing the meme a couple months back. In music news, singer Celine Dion has a message for one of the forces of pop music right now. In an interview when asked about rapper and fellow Canadian Drake, she mentioned that he has asked her about getting her face tattooed on him. This wouldn't be abnormal for Drake, who has multiple tattoos of musicians that he likes. But Dion hit him with a hard no, a self-deprecating herself and telling the interviewer that her face is not her moneymaker. No word yet on if Drake has heeded her warning or not, but this is a shame. I myself like Drake and have many tattoos of my inspirations on my arms. There actually aren't any pictures of me wearing short-sleeve shirts, though, so you'll never be able to see it. But I have all manners of people there, from the Rolling Stones Kiss logo to a picture of Drake himself. I have ink of all of my favorite artists. In sports news, the Patriots are cruising along as expected, up 3-0 at this time of the recording, and we are again drawing the irk of every Patriots hater in the nation. However, during a blowout against the New York Jets, even Patriots fans were giving Coach Belichick a glare after he designed a play for star quarterback and resident GOAT Tom Brady that put him in harm's way. In the fourth quarter, up 30-7, the Patriots devised a play for their safety, but this involved Brady throwing a block. Let me repeat this. 42-year-old, 220-pound Tom Brady throwing a block against an NFL lineman. It didn't go very well as Brady just kind of face-planted, but fans were wondering why the heck this play was drawn up in the first place. It's not controversial to say that Brady is getting up there in age, so a play like this could have turned disastrous for the Patriots if something were to happen. But thankfully, nothing bad happened, so catch Brady recreating the Jerome Simpson front flip into the end zone next Sunday. And finally, in ridiculous news, government officials in Portland, Oregon are pissed after design for a new water treatment center took on completely foreseen cost. Officials approved $500 million for a new plant 2 years ago, but are now baffled to learn that the cost of the plant did not include piping that would take and distribute water in the plant. This would bring up the cost to $850 million, 70% more than originally stated. The mayor of Portland is pissed and said in an interview he would have liked some transparency on exactly what they were voting on, because I'm just now being told this information. You cannot operate a water treatment facility without piping. Who would have thought this? So in celebration of this blunder, we here at Good Night have decided to write, produce, and schedule a guest for next week's show. But don't count on us bringing any cameras to record it. That's going to do it for the news this week. Stay tuned. Lucy's Burdge This Week in Music History. And for some hits from our crew celebrating National One Hit Wonder Day. You don't want to miss that. And don't go anywhere, because we have what's trending on Twitter to discuss, in addition to an interview with Allison Perrone from the American Heart Association. And we're going to be talking about vaping. So keep it tuned right here to Good Night.
This is Lucy Burdge with Good Nights This Week in Music History. We begin in 1956 when Elvis Presley started a 5-week run at #1 on the US singles chart with Don't Be Cruel. In 1960, Chubby Checker went to #1 on the US singles chart with The Twist. In 1963, She Loves You by the Beatles was released by Swan Records. In 1968, the Beatles recorded 20 takes of Birthday at Abbey Road Studios. In 1969, John Lennon announced he was leaving the Beatles during a meeting in London with his bandmates. In 1970, Jimi Hendrix died in London at the age of 27. Also in 1970, Diana Ross started a 3-week run at #1 on the US singles chart with Ain't No Mountain High Enough. In 1973, Jim Croce was killed with 5 others when his chartered plane hit a tree on takeoff in Louisiana. In 1975, David Bowie earned his first #1 single in the US with Fame. In 1979, the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight was released. In 2004, Britney Spears married dancer Kevin Federline in Los Angeles. The rest is kind of history. In 2007, Snoop Dogg was sentenced to 3 years probation and 160 hours of community service after pleading guilty to carrying a collapsible baton. In 2011, Adele went to #1 on the US singles chart with Someone Like You. In 2014, Taylor Swift went to #1 on the US singles chart with Shake It Off. This has been Lucy Burdge for Good Nights This Week in Music History. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Lucille Burdge for both.
Hello, and welcome to Season 3 of Good Night.
It's really Season 3 already?
It's Season 3, yeah. Time flies. We are continuing our National Day coverage, in which we pick out a national day that's happening this week, and we talk about it. We do some fun stuff, maybe a skit. And this week, we're doing National One Hit Wonder Day, which I think is on Wednesday.
But we could just celebrate, the first day of fall. I was thinking maybe we just get in yoga pants, drink, iced lattes.
Mm-hmm. We're doing National One Hit Wonder Day, and we went around and we asked some of the crew what their favorite one-hit wonders are. And we had them sing a little bit for you. So you're going to have to endure that, but enjoy National One Hit Wonder Day.
Cameron, what's your favorite one-hit wonder?
My favorite one-hit wonder is Tonight, Tonight by Hot Shell Ray.
Can you sing some of it for us?
Tonight, it's a party on the rooftop, top of the world. Tonight, tonight, and we're dancing on the edge of the Hollywood sign. But watch out, I forget the rest.
Whoa.
Whoa. Come on.
Whoa. Todd, what's your favorite one-hit wonder?
I don't know if it's quite a one-hit wonder, but Bobby Day's Rockin' Robin. Bobby Day's not quite the one-hit wonder, but, Rockin' Robin's a great song.
For those of us that weren't born in 1953, how does that song go?
Tweebity-bitty-woo.
Mackie, what is your favorite one-hit wonder?
My favorite one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. Take on Me.
Take on Me by Aha.
Yeah.
Can you sing some of it for me?
Take on me. All right, Connor, what's your favorite one-hit wonder?
My favorite one-hit wonder is 99 Red Balloons or 99 Luftballons by Nina.
Nina? Can you sing it a little bit? Tell us how it goes?
Well, it's in German.
There's an English version.
Yeah. But I only listen to the German version. I have the German version on vinyl.
Yeah, you still have to sing it. You're not excused.
99 Luftballons.
My favorite one-hit wonder, Connor. Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. Used to be the intro to my first radio show ever.
That's a good pick. Could you sing some of it for me?
You don't want me to sing, but Play That Funky Music, White Boy. It's about the closest you're going to get to me singing.
Fair enough. We'll take it. Also, just a quick note, it is Bisexual Visibility Day, so if you have money to spare and want to support a great cause, you can go to the Trevor Project and make a donation there, and it helps a lot of people every day. So also, happy Bisexual Visibility Day.